All right, get ready. We're going deep into the V75 at Solvalla, November 30th.
Ah, yeah. The big one, last one of the year. You know what that means.
50 million SEK jackpot.
Yeah,
And barefoot racing until midnight.
that's right. You know, for our listeners out there, that jackpot, that could mean some crazy upsets.
Absolutely.
Now, on top of that, we've got this Kielstrom-Jews rivalry going on. Jews just broke the record for most V75 wins in a year.
Which Killstrom used to hold.
Exactly. Adds a whole other layer to this, doesn't it?
All right, so let's jump into the races. V75-1. What are we looking at?
Well, Popeye Tuma is the favorite, driven by Kielstrom, of course. He's on a roll-winning streak, tough races, the whole 9 yards, but
There's always a but.
Elway Jolie Mats E. Jews driving. That's one to watch.
He's a bit of a wild card, right, from what I read.
Total wild cunt's talented but unpredictable, and this is his first time with Mats E. Jews, so who knows? Could be amazing, could be a disaster. High risk, high reward.
All right, so V75-1 is already a nail-biter. What about V75-2?
Okay, so this is where the strategy comes in, Jicken, with Kielstrom. He's almost gold division level, you know, top tier here in Sweden.
So the big leagues.
Yeah. But then you've got Melby Necht, Magnus Jews driving. This horse, he's been climbing the ranks fast, silver division now. Speed, you can't deny it. He wants to prove himself against the best, like Jicken.
Experience versus raw talent.
Exactly. And here's what I'm thinking. What if they wear each other out, battling for the lead? Could open the door for someone like Great Time Trot, Ulf Olsen driving.
Okay.
Reports say he's got this amazing finishing kick if he can get a good position early.
So even with the big names, there's always that chance for an upset.
Yeah.
Makes it more fun, right?
Oh, absolutely. Keeps you guessing. Now, V75-3.
Yeah. What about that one?
This one's interesting, a smaller field. Only 9 horses, higher stakes, right?
What?
Decision maker. He's probably going to take the early lead. But the distance might be a problem for him. He's more of a sprinter.
Not a marathon runner.
Right. And that's where these 2 mares come in. Felicia Zet and Clarissa, both in top form, both fierce competitors. They raced recently head-to-head. And Clarissa, with Magnus Adur, she took the win.
But it's not just her speed, it's her toughness. Right?
Yeah.
I was reading about that.
That might just translate to another win. Now, V75-4, this one's a bit strange.
Why is that?
Well, look at the favorites. Jongleur, Make or Break Zaz, Eric the Phantom, all drawn towards the back. Positions 10, 11, 12, that's statistically weird, you know, almost never happens.
So it's rough.
It is, but it also creates opportunity. Now, full disclosure, Jongleur, he's my pick. I talked to his trainer, Suzanne Frang, and she actually prefers him starting from behind.
Really?
Yeah, says he gets this burst of energy when he has to weave through the pack.
So it's a disadvantage that's actually an advantage.
Maybe. It's definitely a factor. And then there's Make or Break Zaz, first time with trainer Daniel Vaderston, coming off a big win. But how will he handle this new environment, this level of competition? Big question mark.
A lot of unknowns there. Could be amazing, could crash and burn. High stakes for sure.
Absolutely. And then there's Gordon Brode, starting from the front. Most experts are dismissing him, but
You think there's a chance?
I've been talking to some seasoned bettors, and they're seeing a pattern here. Gordon Brode, he likes to set a fast pace early. If he can get out in front and really push it, it could tire out those favorites stuck in the back.
So he could be the spoiler.
Exactly. Shake things up. And with those odds, even a place finish could be a nice payout.
All right, so V75 fears a race to watch, that's for sure. What about V75-5?
V75-5, we've got Stola Show, Matsy Jews driving. He's the favorite, but there's been talk, whispers that his form might be slipping.
Oh, I was reading about that too. Anything specific?
Minor injury, maybe. Nothing confirmed, just rumors.
Yeah.
But if it's true, it could open the door for Phoenix Photo Ulf Olsen driving.
Phoenix Photo, he had a pretty dominant win last time out, didn't he?
He did. And guess who he beat? Stola Show. Just flew past him in the final stretch. Now, can he do it again? That's the question.
Yeah, past performance isn't always a guarantee, especially in a race like this.
All right.
All right, on to V75-6. Keep Gamble. He's the one that's catching my eye.
4-win streak, all since he started racing barefoot. Clearly, taking the shoes off has done wonders for him.
But Inklestrad text is saying his starting position isn't ideal.
Inside position, 20-meter line, it's not great. He's going to have to navigate traffic. And even the best horse can get caught in a bad spot and lose momentum.
So even though he's been winning, that starting position is a red flag.
Definitely makes it a tougher bet. Now, Imperator Am with Kielstrom, he's another one to watch in this race. Tons of potential.
Yeah.
Just needs to put it all together consistently.
Okay.
And here's a fun fact. This horse is huge, like massive.
Oh, I love those little details.
And because he's so big, he tends to completely relax after he crosses the finish line, sometimes to the point where he breaks into a gallop.
Wait, so he could win and then lose by galloping?
It's happened. Something to consider, right? Raw talent versus that quirky little habit. And that brings us to the grand finale, V757, the Big Noon Pokelin. Everyone's waiting for this one.
The big race for 3- and 4-year-olds. And they changed the rules this year, right?
We did. 4-year-olds, they start 20 meters behind the 3-year-olds, trying to make it more fair, but it also makes it way more unpredictable.
Because now the 4-year-olds have to play catch-up.
Exactly. Adds a whole new layer of strategy. And the experts, they're divided on who the favorite is. I'm leaning towards currency artist Ulf Olsen driving. This horse, he likes to take the lead and just hold it. If he gets out in front early, he's going to be tough to beat.
But I was seeing some buzz about Coolman Evo, Eric Adelson driving, a potential upset pick.
He is, and for good reason, incredible finishing speed.
This race, it's got a history of upsets, right? Wasn't it Snowstorm Hanover that won a few years back at like 20-1 odds?
Yeah, and Kojak Sisu came out of nowhere at 50-1, so you never know.
All right, so we've got our front runner, our potential upset, but is there anyone else we should be keeping an eye on? Anyone flying under the radar?
Point of Perfect Matsy Juice's driving. He's an interesting one. Reports are mixed. Some say he's got the talent to win, others say he's too inconsistent. But as trainer, he's confident. Thinks Point of Perfect is ready to surprise everyone.
Ah, the classic dark horse. I always love a good underdog story.
Me too, that element of surprise. That's what makes this race so exciting. Just never know what's going to happen.
All right, that was a lot. We covered a lot of ground there. V75-1 to V75-7, barefoot racing, rivalries, potential upsets. So that's it. That's all 7 races. We gave you a lot to think about, but now it's up to you. Trust your gut, make your picks, and remember, in harness racing, anything can happen.
It's true. It's anyone's race.
And even if you don't win the jackpot, just enjoy the races. It's such a fun sport.
Yeah.
The strategy, the skill, the horses themselves.
Absolutely. It's a great sport.
So good luck to everyone out there. Place your bets, have fun, and maybe we'll see you at Solvalla.
Yeah, come on down.
And that's it for the deep dive. We'll be back soon with more deep dives, more insights, more fun. See you next time.